Hello, welcome. Sorry, I'm using this gimbal and it's getting all the weird angles. Thought I'd just do a little video today on the BSA Goldstar. So we've got I had my technical training on Monday. So I've worked on them before, but actual proper technical training on Monday. So I've PDI'd our demo. So now I need to take it out for a spin. So I thought I would take you guys along with me for the little ride. I'll tell you what, I'll show you around the bike and run you through what we do on the PDI if you're interested. It's not that interesting, but I'll spin this around. Sorry, technology problems. Well, not problems, just the idiot behind the camera. So this is the Goldstar, 650 single CC I'll start that again. 650 single cylinder in the it's all Highland green. It's very much similar to our background colour. So on a PDI, I will run you through what we do. First of all, we do the tyre pressures. So tyre pressures up, so 28 in the front, 30 in the rear. Check the oil, make sure that there's oil in it, which obviously there should be because it's come straight from the factory. We check all the torque settings on like the caliper bolts, the wheel, the front axle, rear caliper, rear axle, and obviously these bolts here, handlebar bolts. Any kind of major bolt that's holding on parts of the bike, basically, we just do a safe check of all those. Just make sure these are all done up and to the correct torque settings. We put fuel in it because basically they are running in the factory when they're built, but then the fuel is drained, the battery's taken off, all the mirrors are collapsed, it's wrapped up in paper and put in a box and sent over. But then obviously it takes quite a long time from when they leave the factory until they get here. So yeah, so it takes a few months from when they leave the factory to get here. So then when they get here, we PDI, all that stuff should be done properly, but it's always good to double check. We then put some fresh fuel in it, put the battery on charge whilst you're doing all that, so then it's kind of ready to go. Put the battery in, plug it into the computer, or the little computer thing you got, clear any fault codes that are on it, make sure it's got the most up-to-date map on there, and then fire it up and let it get up to temperature. So that's kind of what we've done. We've checked all the lights and all that kind of stuff, so we're all good to go. And now we're going to go out for a little spin and do a few miles on it, make sure everything is as it should. So I'm going to get changed. It's currently 2 degrees, so we get changed and then strap the camera to my helmet and head out. Right, we are recording. Let me make sure this is done up. Don't want the camera falling off, do we? There you go. Right, so it's a bit wet out, so I'll take it nice and steady, obviously, and it's a brand new bike, got to run it in. I do love how the dials go the opposite way. Normally everything starts at the bottom and goes round, but yeah, it's really smart. It does sound very nice for a single. I have seen some ones with they do like a Scorpion exhaust, which is very looks very similar to the standard one, but it's just a little bit noisy, and it cuts out all the Euro 5 gubbins, which obviously you're not meant to do, but it makes the bike a lot better. Right, so where should we go? Let's go this way into the sun. So this is our demo, this one, so I'm going to try and use it and get some miles on it, even over the winter, just so I can really get used to how they ride and learn everything there is to know about them. So when it comes to you guys asking questions, I should know, these things inside out, hopefully. So just to give you all the facts and figures. So yeah, so 650 single cylinder. Produces 45 bhp, so that is well under, well, 2 under if you want to ride it on an A2 license. The limit on A2 license is 47, so it's just under that. 55 newton meters of torque, so really good torque. Obviously, being a single, that's going to be expected. No indicator. Okay, cheers, mate. But yeah, this is I suppose this will be compared to the main competitors, the Royal Enfield Interceptor 650, which is obviously a twin cylinder. But you know, compared to that, this is a single, so probably not as smooth. But power wise, it's 2 brake horsepower down. The Interceptor's got 47, whereas this has got 45. So I mean, 2 horsepower. I mean, you're not really going to notice 2 horsepower. And this has got 55 newton meters of torque, which the Royal Enfield has got 52 newton meters of torque. So this has got 3 newton meters of torque. So you know, what you lose in top end, you gain in torque, and vice versa. So they're probably very, you know, if you do the side by side test, they're probably very similarly matched. So it just comes down to personal preferences. I'd imagine. You know, they are A2 compliant, but you know, that's for someone who's under 24, and I doubt anyone under 24 is probably buying one of these. I mean, I'd imagine most people that you know, the audience for this bike is someone who's maybe got a classic BSA and doesn't always want to use it. It may not be the most reliable, being an old bike, so they want something that they can just go out in the garage, use it, and still be on the BSA brand, similar to, you know, to the Royal Enfields. Right, yeah, sounds great. It's definitely got a lot of go. Seating position is very nice, very comfortable. Seat's a bit hard, but I mean, that's because it is brand new. So once I'll have to bed it in a little bit. And I'm only wearing normal jeans, not going to anything padded or Kevlar. But yeah, seating position is very nice. The gearbox is really nice. Obviously, these things have to bed in, you know, with the brakes and everything, so take it nice and steady. But yeah, I would like to get some miles on it. I mean, you know, over the winter, get out and use it. I mean, you get days like today. It's a bit fresh. It's I think it's about 5 degrees now, but yeah, it's not too bad. If you just, you know, get out for 20 minutes, half hour, that's all you need sometimes to lighten your mood. Is just half hour on a bike. There's a 5-speed gearbox on this as well. I think the Royal Enfield's 6, maybe. I don't know. I'd have to double check that. I'm not too clued up on the Royal Enfields, but so far she's running lovely. Mirrors are good. Can actually see more than my elbow. You know, wearing a sports bike gear, so it's probably doesn't quite go with the style. I have to get some kind of gentleman's style clothing, you know, like a nice Barber or a Bell Staff jacket and a retro style helmet to really finish the look off. Oh, that sun's horrible. I can't see. There we go. To note with the other BSAs that we've obviously got main dealer now, I've just got this one. We've got some more of these due in. Got the Black Shadow due in, a few of the other I think got red one due in. We've got the Scramblers as well. Got 2 of the Scramblers due to arrive hopefully this side of Christmas, but it may be after Christmas. And the Bantam as well, which is kind of, yeah, that's been a real hit. I've had quite a few phone calls about those, but unfortunately I haven't got one. Where we're a new dealer, the last shipment to come in was, you know, customer bike, so I haven't got one, and so I'm a bit kind of behind the ball on that one. But hopefully we should have one again, maybe this side of Christmas, but it's probably looking like the new year. But we will have a demo of the Scrambler and of that, so I'd highly recommend come in and have a ride, because yeah, that Bantam is yeah, it's meant to be quite a bit of kit. For 3.5 grand, I think it's yeah, it's an incredible bike. So yeah, looking forward to getting out and going out on that with Emma and filming it. We can, you know, she can actually touch the floor on these, which is nice. So yeah, we can take them both out and make some content on those. Right, where do I want to go? I've gone a bit of an awkward way, really. Let's go this way. Oh, mind the piles. Let's go out. Oh no, is this going to be flooded? Potentially. Oh no, alright. Normally it can get quite flooded up here. As you climb on top of Leckhampton Hill. Oh, I'm doing a bit of green laning. be quite interested when that scrambler arrives. I wouldn't, if we, you know, we could have a demo of that. I would do a bit of green lane on it, nothing too heavy, because you know it's basically built on, you know, the Goldstar 650, same engine. It's got slightly different gearing, and yeah, suspension's got more travel. Obviously, you've got the higher mudguard and the knobbly tyres, but I think it'd be quite fun. We'll yeah, we'll certainly give that a go when we get them. Oh, better try the back brake. I haven't used that yet. Yeah, that works. I've never used the back. I don't know if anyone else is like that. I just very rarely use the back brake on the road or on track day too. I use it on, like, you know, motocross bikes, enduro, that kind of stuff. But I always forget to use it when I'm on the road. I've actually got a bit of dry tarmac up here. Lovely. Listen to that. Well, brakes are good, considering they're pretty brand new. Oh, these guys doing a bit of filming. Right, just stopped in saw a nice little photo opportunity in all the mud. I'll do a bit of green lane in, turn this around. There was a better spot down the road, but someone's already had that idea and they were down there taking photos. So let's have a little spin back round that way. Got all the mud off my feet. We'll see if they're finished. Might use their. I think there's a competition company near here called the Classic Competition Company, I think, and they do a lot of like classic stuff. Quite a lot of classic BSAs, classic motocross bikes, enduro bikes, cars, and they do all their photos up here. Because normally it's quite. You get a bit of a different weather climate up here. If it's miserable down in Cheltenham, above it up here, it's nice. It's nice and sunny. Or vice versa, you know, it's nice and sunny. We come up here and I had it before, it's snowing, so it's it's got its own little weather system up here. Of course, that's a boring thing to talk about, but hey, that's what goes on in my head. Shoot! Well, it does shift when you want it to. Now my dad has actually got a Royal Enfield Interceptor, so it would be good to take them out and do a back-to-back test if I can persuade him to ride his bike. I mean, at all. I think he's had it for 4 months. I think he's rode it twice. Just likes to polish it, I think. Oh, let's just stop up here. I think I might have something caught in the wheel or something. Or in the disc, maybe? A little stone in the disc. As soon as I touch the brakes, it goes away. But I've got a little stone in the disc or something. Let's stop up here. This is fun. Something to investigate. Right, it's definitely on the front disc. Let's have a look. Oh. Let's find somewhere safe to stop. Here we go, PLD. Just have a let's have a look. That's filthy. I have to give it a clean now. There's bloody mud on the gear shifter and everything. Alright, seems to stop. Might have been a little stone or something. Yeah, gone now. How strange. So yeah, I was saying, yeah, my dad has got a Royal Enfield 650, so fingers crossed we can get him out on it. We'll go over to a little back-to-back test, which would be quite nice. Oh, the gloves undone. How many miles on now? Right, we've done 6 miles. That's nice. It's enough little test ride. So just, if it's a customer's bike, obviously we wouldn't be doing this kind of thing. We would we'll do like a little 3 mile test route just to, you know, check everything's working, brakes, brakes, lights, make sure it's running properly. Yes, we do normally. I've got a little 3 mile route we'll do. So obviously this being our demo, I thought we'd go a little bit further. Oh, that is cold. I can still vaguely hear that noise. I'm not sure what it is. I'll get the front up on a paddock stand and give it a spin, see if I can hear anything. Yeah, it's very vague. It must have been something stuck in the caliper or something. I'll have a look. So these do have a like a self-learning ECU under 2000 RPM. So like I said earlier, where you have to clear the fault codes, or not fault codes, but clear kind of the map that's in it. Because obviously, last time it was started, it would have been in, you know, it would have been in India, and the temperature's a lot hotter. The oxygen content over there is worse than here. So you have to clear that down to the bike starting from a base level, as you know, because if you start it, it's still got in its brain of, you know, it still thinks it's in that climate, so it can, if that's not done on PDI, that can affect how it ticks over and how it runs below 2000 RPM. So so yeah, so that's why you clear the maps and make sure it's got the most up-to-date one that BSA have released for it. Make sure that's on it. Clear all the data, and then fire it up, and it kind of self. So the more you run it, the more you use it, the more self-learning it does, and the more it acclimatizes. You know, I started this up yesterday and it was, you know, like 3 degrees. It was a bit different probably when it was last started at 40 degrees, and you know the oxygen isn't as good over there. So yeah, it's just an interesting factory there if you're interested. Was it interesting? I found it interesting, but everyone's sad. It does sound good. It's got a really nice induction roar. Right, and we're back at the unit. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to give this a clean off because it's pretty filthy. Well, maybe not, because I'm going to use it. So if you guys do want to book a test ride or want to come look at any models, please give us a shout, let us know. Like I said, we will have some more models hopefully this side of Christmas. I'll turn that off. Yeah, we should have some models this side of Christmas. But yeah, if you want to come and experience the Goldstar yourself, give us a shout and come down. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Bye.